What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Gilbert Arenas stopped by DJ Vlad to talk about some of the things that NBA players go through. And of course, a lot of these guys now are coming out telling their stories, you know, talking about some of their escapades. We hear it with Shannon Sharpe. And I think for most of us, we always kind of wondered what happened and kind of thought we knew what happened. But now we really know what happened. That's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother ball game and a lot of cheek clapping. So really, he wanted to know, DJ Vlad, why is it that NBA players never really get hit with a lot of, sexual harassment? And what Gilbert Arenas was saying is they're paying. Let me read it verbatim, okay? $60,000 a month is what some guys are paying chicks to keep quiet. Now, I would use Vlad's stream, but Vlad likes to copyright strike, so I'm gonna read it verbatim. That's the going rate for the most part. When I say paid, listen, everyone thinks there is this thing called tricking, right? And if that's what you want to call it, then F it. Call it whatever you want. But for the most part, that's why you don't see NBA players in most of these situations that you see the rest of the world, right? There's no sexual harassment claims. There's no grape claims being given because most of the deals we have where these are go-get-it girls. And most of these go-get-it girls are dealing with 4 or 5 players at the same time. The only time there's an issue if she's messing with 2 players and one player, let's say he's superstar status, and she's messing with the regular ass all-star. And if he gets offended, he's not even on the same status as me. The 60 grand was between 2 dudes, 20. So you paying that, you're good. Now, let me gonna talk about this in more detail, guys. Dudes who have a lot of money, I'm talking about more than us, we always think like, why do these guys mess with these chicks who, it's always the same kind of chick they messing with? Why don't they mess with regular girls? They're always messing with 304s, okay? Why is that the case? And I'm gonna give you Omarion's baby mama, April Jones. Why do guys keep messing with her? Why do guys keep clapping her cheeks up? When you have other girls, Instagram model girls, that they can clap up. I'm gonna tell you why. Because April Jones is not gonna tell, okay? April Jones, she can go over to Dr. Dre's house. He can give her a few $1,000s. She can booty clap it up. She's not gonna tell, all right? Superhead might write a tell-all book, but she ain't gonna be putting nobody in no situation where they're gonna meet the police, right? Those of us who don't have that kind of money, we don't really know that, all right? We don't really know that. You don't really see a lot of guys just messing with random chicks like that. If they're young and they're rookies, you might see it, but there's a reason why somebody like Drea Michelle is a player's choice. And even though she's older, one thing for sure, she's not gonna tell. No matter what happens, she will not tell. And if they gotta break you off a little something, if it's 20 grand a month, it sure does beat what happened to the game, right? That's how I look at it. With the game got hit for a $5 million lawsuit. He over there running around, shifting properties in somebody else's name. That's what happens when you don't have this sort of idea. Now, I know everybody not gonna agree with it, and I don't agree with it, but we ain't never been NBA players before. And see, what you're gonna have to understand, black men, is once you get to a certain level in this here game, once you get to a certain level in this here life, and people know you got the money, you're gonna have to make sure you spend some of this money, unless you're gonna be a monk or you're gonna get lucky and marry the right woman. You're gonna have to protect yourself, all right? And a lot of guys I know that got money in Africa or whatever, it's different here. But there are things that dudes do to make sure they protect themselves. And we can call it tricking. We can say that, hey, this is how it is. But a lot of dudes is paying chicks to come in, come through, and get out and make sure that their secret is staying safe with them. We don't want to deal with it like that because, oh, well, you know what? I'm this person and I can be able to clap this person's cheeks. Hey, you need to be able to clap somebody's cheeks and it's not going to tell. Straight up. Guys don't want to hear that, but anybody with some money and people know you got money, you know where I'm going with this. You need to clap somebody's cheeks that ain't going to tell. Ain't going to try to out you, all right? ain't gonna come out and say he raped me, he did this, and destroy all your brand deals, destroy all the stuff you've been working on. You can't afford to have that happen, player. All right? That can't happen. We need some cheeks to be clapped up in here. All right? And if a brother gotta pay that kind of money, I know you're gonna call it tricking and all this other stuff, but hey, if you can get it out of there and I don't lose the rest of my money, because you're gonna get lonely out there, player, you know? And I got that taken care of. I can focus on my hoops, fly you in, take care of me, go back, fly the next one in. I know it sounds crazy, but these dudes are dealing with chicks that they can trust. It's a society. All celebrities pretty much move like that for the most part. Because if you give a regular girl that kind of opportunity, all right, she ain't got nothing for real. We know that these IG model chicks are out here smashing each other. We know they're out there doing whatever they're doing, right? But the ones that's gonna come through and let you clap the cheeks and not tell, that's what a brother's looking at. A brother's looking at that, you know? And because you don't want to end up like Tyson. Sorry, we all feel like Tyson didn't do that. But who wants to end up like Tyson? No one. No one. Ain't nobody right now in their right mind say, I want to end up like Tyson. Hell no, you don't. You don't want to end up in prison, dusty. And so this is what I'm telling brothers. When you get on, you get some paper, you start getting rich. Brother, let me tell you something. You might have to make some decisions. Because I'm going to tell you, you're going to have so many ladies after you for the wrong reasons. And I'm telling guys this blue in the face. They start laughing at your jokes, man. You think that women been on the path with you the whole time? They haven't, bro. They haven't been on the path with you like that. You think that's the case. We all want to think that, like, oh man, I worked so hard every night for like 10 years. And now the chicks want to be with me. Oh, they know that I'm real. And man, listen, they know you got money right now. They didn't care about what you was doing 30 years ago. Who cares about that? Okay, when you see them, for example, do you care what she looked like 5 years ago? I seen some chicks, man, right here in this Africa. If you looked at them 4 years ago, you would not pay them no attention. But that ass in 2024, I'm telling you, it's like Jesus when he resurrected, waking up with power, getting up with power in heaven and earth, all in their hands. Listen, there's one lady in particular, she's cheating on one of my dating shows. I saw her in 2020 with my videographer. I saw her, who's this little boy? Almost. She was so skinny and little. She came at dating show. Every time I see this lady is drop dead gorgeous. I'm talking about, she have booty cheeks the size of Tanzania. And I really wanted to date her. My partner, he shook her from me, man. I'm still mad about that. I'm telling you, when she walked, it's just like jello. See, back then I didn't want her. Now she hot, I'm all on her. Okay? And it's the same way with your ass once you get some money. They don't care what you was doing. Just like you didn't care that she was a nice person, she was going to church. You care that she thick now. She got tatas now, okay? Now she's ready for, you know, booty clapping sounds, booty clapping sounds. So when you gotta understand, this is what the game is about. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shitty Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Put your fire, you do, the bell, we're out.